Hi everyone, I'm glad for you to see me. I guarantee it's me, Cinnamon Smith, back with another review. Today's review is The Undertaker, The Last Ride, Tales from the Dead Man. Be- Before he debuted on WWE, and even before he knew he was going to be The Undertaker, he knew that there was this giant egg. Uh, late, Later we'd find out, Gobbledygooker was the one that actually got hatched from it. But, Undertaker thought that he was going to be uh, uh, being being born from the egg, and he's going to be known as Eggman, and he's got Vince was going to make him shave his head and eyebrows, and he called him the Eggman, which he's like, great, that's just what I want. Uh, that you know Then he tells a story about going in and out of Madison Square Garden with Paul Bearer when back in the day when they didn't have security. It was just New York City police officers and them getting to a car, and they basically had to fend for themselves. They got Someone came up with the idea with park at the Ramada down the street that because they have a covered garage and take an ambulance back to the arena and back to the car. It worked for a while, but then it somehow got out that that's what they were doing, and they had 2,500 fans waiting outside the Ramada for them. Uh, then he tells another story about being over and actually having a party in one of the hotel rooms with the Bone Street crew, uh, and he was telling the Godfather that he liked one of the hats, and they were like arguing back and forth, like, "You're gonna take it? No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Yes, you are. No, I'm not." Undertaker finally handed the hat back, went into the bathroom, was doing his business, and he heard this banging from behind him. And he looked, and it wasn't the door coming in; it was a door frame, and you know, Godfather busted down the door and said, "You're taking the hat." And Undertaker's response was to take the door, smash his head through it, then go outside, throw it off the balcony. And he's like, "There, I showed." He looked at the other boys. It's like, "There, I showed him." He turns around and sees Godfather in a 3-point stance, and he heard Hut, and he dove and tackled him, and they were in between the two beds, and the two of them are fighting like elementary school kids. "You're gonna take the hat?" "No, I'm not." "Yes, you are." He couldn't. Godfather had him down, and he couldn't get up, so he finally said, "Okay, I'll take the hat." But Godfather went over and got it. By that time, it was all stepped on. Undertaker's like, "Thanks." Uh, that uh, uh, then what? Then then they were over, and like he tells the story of them over in Kuwait, where they don't have alcoholic beverages, and him and the Bone Street crew were in the uh, uh, hotel room going stir crazy, and they were sitting at the table, and Undertaker's laying matches and throwing them at people trying to catch him on fire. Little did he know he threw Yokozuna was across the table from him. He lit one and threw it. Little did he know that he set Yokozuna's hair on fire. So there's ended up being like 5 people stomping out fire Yokozuna's hair, which he took it stride, and he's like, "Yeah," and laughed it off. Uh, then he tells a plane ride from hell story. I'm not gonna go into that. If you're a wrestling fan, you should know the story of plane ride from hell. Uh, then he talks about wrestlers court, which him and he would be the judge. The prosecuting attorney would normally be JBL. And you had like your choice of lawyers, which would be one of the boys. And normal punishments would be like you have to pick up the bar tab tonight for all the boys or something like that, or you have to pay the rental car fee for you and a couple others for next week or something like that. That will wrap up the Tales from the Dead Man. Please make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. And please leave a comment on what was your favorite Undertaker story down in the comments below. Please, until next time, make sure you spread peace and love. Until next time, I love you all.